Hello and welcome to our demo. We are Team AI Global and we are super excited to show you what we've made. Our product is a responsible AI design assistant and this is our homepage. Here, the user is able to see a brief description for our product, a button to start the survey, and a button to log in. For now, we can continue without an account to the survey. Inside the survey, the user can answer questions or navigate to different dimensions within the survey. If the user logs in, they are able to see any previously started or completed surveys. They can also delete, edit, clone, or view the results for any of these.
When we start a new survey, we are taken to the first page of the questionnaire. A progress bar is located at the top that tracks our progress throughout the survey. We can see that when we navigate to question 60, the progress increases. Located at the bottom of the screen is a control bar that allows us to reset the survey, navigate to different pages, save, and finish the survey. On the side, there are navigation controls that allow us to jump to different dimensions and questions. The navigation controls also monitor questions that have been answered. If we answer question 40 and hit save, we can see that the question is now highlighted in blue.
An important feature of our questionnaire is the ability to create a hierarchy of questions. This allows specific questions to have follow-up child questions depending on the user's response to a parent question. Let's take a look at an example of a hierarchy question. If the user selects no as their response, you can see that behaves like a regular question and nothing special happens. However, if they select yes, a follow-up child question appears. This feature allows survey designers to create a dynamic survey that presents users with different questions based on their responses. If we click on Save, we can see that the child question appears in the navigation menu. Another useful function is the ability to filter questions. We can filter questions by roles, industries, regions, and life cycles. These filters are another tool for providing a dynamic survey experience. For example, the idea behind the roles filter is that a single person might not have the knowledge to properly answer all the questions in the survey. So by selecting their role and clicking Apply Filters, they'll now only be presented with questions specific to their role.
The final component of the user experience is the results page. Once we click Finish, we're taken to the summary of our survey. Here we can see the scores we got for each dimension, our overall risk level, and the dimension scores visualized in this graph below. Furthermore, we can see some further resources and other places to get information that are recommended by AI Global. These are also searchable, so here we can get relevant information very quickly. Most importantly, we have the report card. This is going to be separated by dimension and show responses in each dimension. It's going to show the question, the response, the recommendation, and recommended links. As we can see, each dimension is not guaranteed to have responses, but this depends on how the user filled in the survey. Finally, we're able to export as a CSV and export as a PDF. We'll now move on to the admin panel.
Now that we've seen the user experience, we can see how AI Global can use the app to control the users, submissions, and the structure of the survey through the admin panel, which can be navigated to through the drop-down menu. First, we have the survey management, where we can change the ordering of the questions by dragging and dropping them with the mouse, as well as creating hierarchy questions by following the on-screen prompts. The contents of each question can be edited through the edit interface, and new questions can be added to the survey in a similar manner. From here, we can also export the questions as a JSON or a CSV file. Next, we are able to manage the users through the Users tab. Each user will have an email, name, organization, and a role. Super admins will have the ability to change a user's role. The users table can be filtered by role or organization to make the management easier. The user's submission can be viewed by clicking the View button, and we can also delete a user, which will ask us if we would also like to delete all the submissions associated with that account.
The next tab on our admin panel is the Submissions tab, where you can see all the submissions from all the users. If there is a submission from a user that is not registered, their username will be shown as no user. And you can also choose the number of submissions you want to see on each page, like 10, 25, 50, or 100. You can see the submissions by clicking on responses, and you can also click on the delete icon to delete their submissions. And the next two tabs are the trusted AI providers and trusted AI resources that we provide for the users. Both of these items can be added and edited like this, and similarly for trusted AI resources. And our last tab is the Analytics tab, where you can see different analytical information from Google Analytics, like the number of sessions, average session duration, and users per region. And you can also choose to have different widgets based on your preference. And this should conclude our demo. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you have enjoyed it.